Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Your Life, Your Money. In the investment world, most often neglected word is the taxation. Everybody is fixated on returns, asset class, timing and everything, neglecting completely the taxation aspect. Taxes is something, if you are able to save, is the effortless way to create extra return in your investment portfolio. In this episode, I'm going to discuss with you 3 strategies to minimize your taxes. Stay till the end of the video and understand this topic very clearly and get best out of your investment exercise. This is NRI Money Clinic for you, and I am Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, your financial guide for a happy living.
NRI Money Clinic. No hype, just the right advice.
Are you an NRI living outside of India for more than 10 years? Have you dreamt of a retired life in India in a beautiful house and a lifestyle of your choice? Your dream can come true only when you take some simple and effective actions today. I will take you through a step-by-step process to make this dream come true in my webinar, Stress-Free Retired Life in India. Hello, I am Dr. Chandrakant Bhatt, financial guide and founder of YouTube channel NRI Money Clinic. I have to my credit creating secured retired life for thousands of NRIs spread across more than 60 countries. If you have an intention to make your dream retirement come true, register for my webinar. More details are in the link below. Why it is very essential for you to work on the taxes you need to pay, which arise because of profits you make from your investment exercise. Everybody gets so much fixated on saving on the expense side, choosing the product, choosing the asset class. Should I invest in small cap, large cap, mid cap? Should I invest in mutual fund or ULIPs? Should I invest in US markets or Indian markets? These are the hot topic of discussion. What takes the backseat is how much taxes I have to pay when I get out of this particular investment. So everybody is interested to know how much returns I make. The right question to ask is how much return I make post payment of taxes. That takes to the argument to an entirely different section. If you are able to get slightly less return, but you pay no tax or marginal tax, probably that investment is far better than another investment where you have to pay a hefty tax. So always consider what is the post-tax return. If you are somebody who is fixated on IRR, get attracted to the word IRR, the right question to ask is what is the post-tax IRR? The moment you bring taxation into the question, the whole equation changes around many of the investment products that are available for you. If you want to manage your taxes, there are 3 strategies which are available for you. It's very essential for you to know these 3 strategies and work around that to bring down your tax incidence. What are these 3 strategies? Strategy number 1, nil taxes. If I am not required to pay any taxes when I harvest out my profits from that investment, that's a fantastic thing to happen. Is it possible? The answer is yes. Is it possible or unlimited of amount of money? The answer is no. Which means in whichever part of the world you might be living, I'm very sure each government has given you certain provisions to not pay taxes on certain parts of your investment. You could be saving taxes in Australia through your super fund. In India, you've got different instruments which will give you tax breaks or you don't need to make any payment of taxes. Let's take the examples which are available in India where you have to pay 0% taxes. Number 1, unit-linked insurance plans. Up to 2.5 lakh contribution per year per person, entire gain is 100% tax-free. For those people who invest in mutual fund and the ULIPs, in mutual funds you have to pay 12.5%, and these unit-linked insurance plans up to 2.5 lakhs, you have to pay 0 taxes. However, if your contributions go beyond 2.5 lakh, then the ULIPs will also attract the same 12.5% tax just like the mutual fund. Now, if you want to put certain amount of money, you can make best use of this 2.5 lakhs. Option 2. The traditional insurance plan or the guaranteed return insurance plans which have become popular these days. These are directly competing with the fixed deposits. They are directly competing with the annuity plans. Why? because their post-tax IRR is far better than the annuity plans as well as the fixed deposit. They also have an advantage in that the guaranteed return insurance plans do not have a reinvestment risk. How much can you invest in these plans paying 0% tax? Up to 5 lakh rupees per person per year is tax free throughout your life if you invest in this. You have a large chunk of money to invest. Use this 5 lakh benefit which is given by the government and consider the post-tax IRR. It will tell you a different story. Make best use of it. One another option, Public Provident Fund, PPFs. The amount you invest in PPF account up to 1.5 lakh, the entire maturity proceeds are 100% tax free for you. Mutual funds, your capital gains up to 1.25 lakhs per year is tax free. So there are several elements which are there which gives you the tax benefit. You're not liable to pay any taxes. For those of you who are planning legacy planning, I want to leave behind certain things to my children. Again, the insurance policies could be a very good investment opportunity for you. What's the reason I'm telling this? Number one, if you invest in unit-linked insurance plan and take it up to the maximum age, whatever that is available, 80, 90, 100 years of time, post your demise, the money moves to the nominee as a death benefit. The death benefit which is paid out of insurance policies is 100% tax free. However, if you close this plan and take it as a maturity proceed, you are liable to pay 12.5% capital gains tax on it. So by planning this, there is possible to save a lot of taxes. The high net worth individuals across the globe use these strategies very effective. They know saving taxes is the easiest method to increase the returns. One another strategy to create nil tax return is double tax avoidance agreement. It may not be same for everyone. It may not be same for every country. But check if you are an NRI, what benefits you are getting to make best use of double tax avoidance agreement to bypass the taxes or negate your taxes. That's another way where you can completely make your tax zero in certain cases in certain countries. Recent examples of creating nil tax incidence is investing via gift city. A unit-linked insurance plan, if it is invested in India and if it is more than 2.5 lakh, will attract a capital gains tax of 12.5%. However, you invest the same plan via gift city in dollars, and if your unit-linked insurance plan has 10 times of the insurance coverage, the entire proceeds are tax-free throughout your life. Not many people know about this. Those of you who want to live abroad or those of you who want to create a retirement income which is devoid of the taxes can make best use of these nil tax strategies which are available. This is not something which is illegal. This is not a loophole. This is something legitimate which government has given to you. Make best use of it, save taxes, increase your returns. Strategy number 2, reduced taxes. You cannot make it nil now. You have so much of your money, you have exhausted all possible routes to avoid the taxes. Now you are still left with more money to invest. The second strategy that I would suggest you is go for reduced taxes. How can you do that? I'll tell you a clear example. There are two types of taxation. One is called the accrual tax. An accrual tax is something where you pay every year on a slab rate. You have an income tax to be paid. So you calculate your salary income, your dividend income, your annuity income, your rentals included, anything which is treated as an income under the income tax. All these things get added and you have to pay tax then and there itself. That's called the accrual tax. Depending on your annual income, the slab can go all the way up to 39% per year. That's the maximum slab which you can go for. For those of you who have a lot of fixed deposit, they can make best use of this strategy to reduce the taxes. Instead of keeping the money in fixed deposit where the interest comes under the accrual tax, if you are able to invest this money in a debt fund or the mutual fund or the equity funds or the hybrid funds or the multi-asset funds as per your risk profile or as advised to you, you can bring down your tax from 39% if you are at the top slab to a level of 12.5%. Your monies will be taxed as capital gains tax instead of the slab rate under the accrual income. So it's possible for you to minimize your tax incidence to a level of 12.5%. This is strategy 2, reduced taxes. Consult your financial planners, consult your tax advisors, how you can reduce the taxes. Fixed deposit is a very inefficient way of maintaining your money. Instead, the mutual funds can offer you a far better way of reducing your taxes as well as bettering your returns without increasing the risk exposure. That's possible for you to do. Which is better, 39% or 33% or 35%, whatever the slab you fall into, or fixed at 12.5%. So the 12.5% obviously is a far better tax that you pay. The amount you save is something, the extra return you have made for yourself. By the way, if you want to invest in a tax efficient way and you do not know how to do it and you do not have the required knowledge to optimize your tax outgoes, you can make best use of services provided by NRI Money Clinic. You can reach to us through our numbers which are given in the description box below. We have provided a link there. Click on the link, it takes to the WhatsApp. Just write tax efficient plans and our team of experts are ever ready to do a fact find session with you and figure out what's the best tax strategy which is available for you to minimize your tax incidence. We cannot promise you that it will become nil tax for each and everyone. To the extent possible, within the legal limits of what is available to you, we will definitely help you create a better tax efficient investment universe for you. Why delay? Send that message now. The third strategy is called the deferred taxes. You have an option to pay taxes this year. Instead of that, I will pay the taxes at a future point of time. This is called the deferred taxes. Now, if you pay tax then and there itself as an accrual tax, the money will get out of your account and it will not go through a compounding exercise. Instead of that, we hold the money as it is and will pay taxes only when you walk out of it. Then it will work like a deferred taxation. A classic example here in this case is a fixed deposit comes under accrual tax. The interest it gains, whether you take out interest into your account or not, it doesn't matter, but it is treated as your income of the year and you have to compute taxes and you have to pay then and there itself. Think of a fixed deposit where you don't pay an accrual tax. Instead, you pay this as and when you take out the money. To the extent of what you take out the money, then it will work out as deferred tax. What's the example for it? A debt fund of the mutual fund will work like a deferred tax. Maybe the tax will still get combined with your slabs, but instead of paying it today, it gets paid sometime in future. Let's say you keep this money, you don't need this money, you don't sell it for next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. All the compounding benefits will come to you. And when you sell, to the extent of what you sell, out of that they will compute what is your principal, what is the profit. Only on the profits you pay taxes. It will work like a deferred taxation. It is far better to keep your money in the debt funds of the mutual fund than keeping this money in the fixed deposit. A word of disclaimer here, debt funds are not free of risk. There are risks which are there in the debt funds. You need professional advice. You need to consult your financial planners. Debt fund investing is not as simple as an equity investment. If you call it wrong, if you get into the wrong funds, and then debt funds can play havoc in your case. If you are somebody who is investing in the debt fund, you must consult the concerned professionals. Do not take a blind action based on the information what I have provided to you here. Likewise, let's say the mutual fund, the equity investment, you don't touch the mutual fund at all. Rather, you hold it for a long period of time, 5, 10 years. Whenever you sell, that is the time it will suffer tax. It may not be an accrual tax. Again, it's a capital gains tax. You pay 12.5% tax. You pay it at a future point of time. That works as an advantage for you. So these are the 3 strategies I have given you to minimize your tax incidence. The best case is nil taxes. However, it has its limitation, but nevertheless, whatever the benefits given by your respective government, the local administrations, make full use of it. Don't get into the influence of any YouTuber, any TV channels, whatever it is. The government has given you these benefits in whichever the country you are. Make full use of it, exhaust it, and then move to the next one. That's where the deferred taxation comes. Go for the deferred taxation. Under the deferred taxation, see whether there are differential slabs. Which is the one which reduces your tax incidence? Go for that. If you do that, then you will create a better return from your investment exercise. Hope this video I have done today helps you to understand how you could minimize your taxes, create a better return. If it did help you, do give me a thumbs up. Those of you who are yet to subscribe for the channel, please hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon. Do not forget to share these videos with your near and dear ones, friends and relatives, and on all the social media on which you are connected with. Thank you very much for watching this episode on NRI Money Clinic. I shall be back with you with yet another topic on your life, your money next Friday. Till then, stay safe. Jai Hind.
Press the bell icon for more details and subscribe our channel.